Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, and we are talking yet again about PS4 mods. We finally got our wish. It came true. Mods are coming to the PlayStation 4 for both Skyrim, the Special Edition, and Fallout 4, but it seems like people still aren't satisfied, and that's because, according to Bethesda Net, there's not going to be custom assets inside the PlayStation 4 mods. And now I'd like to thank at It's Wasteland for this fantastic tweet to basically describe exactly what that means, because these are the type of mods that aren't going to work on PS4. No need to get into the technicalities of it. You're not going to see mods like this that require custom assets, whether it's models, textures, quest creation, level design, essentially saying that PS4 mods are going to be just cheat codes, for a lack of better words. That's what they're going to do. God mode, that type of stuff is going to be enabled now on PS4, but it's not going to go much farther than that. That doesn't mean that we're not going to see new reskins. I think actually the Batman skin mod was a reskin. Other than that, you're not going to see a lot of crazy different mods on PS4, which is bittersweet. You don't want to sound like, oh, this isn't good enough, because we're finally getting what we want, and I think that's a bit of a silly thing to do after finally getting mods to complain yet again. But also, is this really modding? Is modding ruined in a way? And we don't know until we actually see the modding system implemented. We don't know exactly what these types of mods are going to be, but based off the experience on PC and Xbox One and our knowledge of modding, custom assets are almost a necessity for very good mods, for mods that are exciting to download and ones that we want to put on our consoles, on our games in general. And so to see this is actually really disappointing, to tell you the truth, because PS4 users don't seem to be able to get these new skins, because it's the simple things like that that make Fallout 4 and Skyrim refreshing to return to, because you're just seeing new things and including your favorite characters from different universes into a universe that's impossible to have, such as an Iron Man inside Skyrim. That's something I did for a while, and it's just so weird yet satisfying. That's something that a lot of users aren't going to be able to see. So in my opinion, this really is, yes, modding, but it's also something that's going to be possibly disappointing, if I'm quite honest, for PlayStation 4 owners if it pans out the way that we think it's going to, and it seems to be that way. I just don't want to jump the gun yet, because who knows exactly how things are going to go down, what types of mods use custom assets and what don't, because I'm not there personally for the development of each of these mods. But I just sit here and look at this and think, man, these PS4 users can't catch a break. But also, guys, we have to be honest. To one degree or another, we have to accept we got what we wanted. Bethesda bit the bullet and said, all right, we're just going to put these type of mods on. I think that's the reason now, when we take a step back and look at it, why there was such a big delay for PS4 mods, is because they were trying to find a way to get mods on here that allowed custom assets. And apparently this is, once again, looping back to why people are saying Sony said that they wanted compensation for letting these types of mods on there, and Bethesda had to check all of them. And a lot of people are arguing that, well, Bethesda can't check every single mod on Bethesda Net because there's so damn many. So it all makes sense now, I feel personally. We don't know if this is the definitive answer. I'd imagine so, but time will tell. I'm sure we'll get more answers in future interviews with likely Pete Hines and so on, but at least PS4 users are getting mods of some kind. But it is still a little fishy, and this story will continue to develop. Even though we finally got what we wanted, I think there's still some answers that need to be said. So I'll keep an eye out and keep you guys informed, but I still wanted to talk about this topic today and get your thoughts in the comments down below, because I think that's really important for you guys to speak your mind here and let me know what you're thinking, because I'm actually really curious to see what you guys have to say. Are PS4 users satisfied that we're just getting mods, that Bethesda made this happen regardless of the fact that Sony might have not allowed it? Or is the shoe on the other foot here? Is Sony and Bethesda not doing something? I mean, Pete Hines came out and said that this wouldn't be possible without Sony, but we're gonna have to wait for the system to be fully implemented. I'm just discussing based off what we currently know now. So time will tell. We'll see how the mods go when they're launched on the PS4. But once again, I ask that you guys share your thoughts in the comments down below. And I will catch you guys in the next video. As always, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are in the description down below. Check out SugarBomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.